Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. We are going to finish off our baggage handling in this episode, and I think I'm going to start by jumping straight into that. What I've done in between episodes is a little bit of tidying up. I've added a couple of extra bathrooms in here, so we've got a pretty nice setup as it is at the moment. No need to walk too far for male or female restrooms. Little restrooms at each one of these departure lounges, so I like that. Also, and we'll probably see it soon. Yeah, there we go. I put some lights over here. Added a little bit of greenery, so really it now looks a little bit more like your typical tank farm with some security and things like that. And to be honest, we should probably, if we really wanted to go all realistic on ourselves, we should probably go ahead and fence it off all the way over there. Now the question is, we can't really fence through there. Well, what we can do is we can certainly fence around it. You know what? I think let's not fence it on the lawn, but let's in fact fence it over here. What we'll do is we'll go all the way around. I don't really mind doing it that way. So really paying a lot more attention to the detail as opposed to kind of what we've probably done in the past and some of the playthroughs that we've done in the past. So I do like, and I'm hoping we'll end up with a really nice airport. A really nice airport. So spending a little bit more time and effort, that hopefully gets us to complete some things like catering services and the likes. And I hope that gives our budgets a bit of a slot to recover. Because if you continue to build at like a rapid pace, and since we're not using the construction, that is probably what we've got to do. So I'm kind of tempted to we'll do that, go up to here, run it around, finish it off like so. I'm not too sure we're gonna in fact do gates. Yeah, the gates, to be honest, I have no idea how the gates are actually supposed to work. Over here we should have a gate, right? Yeah, I have no idea how the gates should work. I would have loved to understand the whole gate thing a little bit better. Anyway, something like that should be okay, indicating that could be a swing gate that kind of closes up the operation over here. But anyway, that's looking pretty good. We won't be filling that too quickly. We've got some extra tanks, attached tanks in the future, which we'll build as they get in there. But really, that's looking pretty good. So that's our Jet A1 fuel. And we'll see if we need more than that, but that's going to be just okay for now. Okay, now, the next thing we want to do is make sure that we, in fact, do our, get our stuff set up. So our baggage claim. Oh, before we do that, let's just make sure we continue to do some of this stuff here. So the fuel trailer trucks, we can probably start working on that. Not an issue. We can also then maybe start looking at maybe aircraft cabin cleaning. That's also not too bad. So let's make sure we put like 5 in there. We need 5 in there. Probably would like to hire some more people so that we can make a little bit more money. Let's quickly have a look at that. So the last hour was mediocre. This hour is okay. Average 24 hours, not too good, but we're still recovering from a pretty massive cost over here in terms of getting all that sorted out. I am tempted because at the moment we don't have any accessibility to get here, and this guy is saying an employee can't reach their job site, and that's the issue here. That is the issue that we've got going. So the question is, do we, before we do that, as an interim measure, and because we're doing the whole interim measure thing, the question is really, can we provide the guys a little bit of a walkway to get here? Probably we can by we'll put a door in there. Okay, so we'll do that. That should connect them all up. So now these guys can, in fact, come and work over here. So that's okay. Nice. Okay, that works. Now, let's start and plan out what we're going to do with our baggage handling. The baggage carousels. So this whole thing, and we probably end up with our carousel starting somewhere over here. But we'll get some initial carousels going right in that location. So let's go ahead and switch on our planning tool, and then we'll start planning out a pretty decent looking carousel. FYI, this is the appropriate setup for a full-on security setup. Now, in order to do this, we will probably need to run this underground to get it coming in from underground. So let's find a bit of a solution. These are pretty small planes, so so really the small ones can start here and then the bigger ones in here, maybe? Yeah, doesn't see. Oh, hang on. Flight MP is running late. Do you want to delay this flight? Okay, let's hang on. Why are you running late? Where are you? Is there a reason from our side? Do we not have enough security office equalized? Everybody else should be okay. What's going on over here? We've got people there. Delay it by an hour? Why have you not boarded? Okay, well, no. Lock stand can't change. Now, I didn't actually extend that or anything, so we'll see. Maybe that means it just didn't do it. Okay, so we'll hopefully not have any further issues. Yeah, we do need the other. Yeah, these guys can now actually get out of there, which is great. Yeah, so this setup is still not great. We really need to sort it out a little bit more because it's not great at the moment. But I want to have another look at what's going on over there. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, so something pretty small. Maybe something like no, that's maybe, yeah, that's more like it. So something like that will give us a pretty decent setup, and we can drop it up from the bottom. We can throw in some nice screens over here. Doesn't actually want us to do this screen thing because it needs a pretty sizable screen location, and that makes me wonder whether we shouldn't add a little bit of size there. I think, to be honest, I think that position is valid there, but have we have placed some of them in the past? No, we've not, really not. Okay, so let's go back. Let's make it a little bigger there. So we can at the very least place the 2 screens and get some extra stuff in there. Definitely keen on getting some screens going. Screens, because it just makes sense. When you go to the airport, it makes absolute sense that you get these screens over there. I'm not sure if we're going to get some of these guys in here. I thought you would be able to. But yeah, well, so really the plan is that now we'll throw up the stuff over there. So let's do that one. We'll grab a small one. And we'll get this guy to come up from over here. So now, if we go and say, bring this guy in as quickly as possible. So up to about there, then underground. Yeah, we really need it underground. Let's bring it back one. We'll get the quick underground. And over here we'll get the quick come up. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, of course, it needs to be there. Now, that's the one. So that's okay. That'll work. Now we just need to go underground with all of this. We just need to link these two up underground, which is not quite ideal. I didn't really want us to do such an extended one. Well, that's pricey. Okay, hang on. Okay, it's pretty pricey. So what we'll do is we'll put the cheaper ones in here. So what does this cost? 600. That's 100. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna slow it all down. There we go. That's gonna be much better. So let's go ahead and build this. There we go, and we will go ahead and build that one, and we'll go ahead and build this. Okay. So there we go. That's pretty quick all the way. We'll have to go back and sort out the bottom layer at the subtron. So now we've got that in place. Now let's quickly see about getting this baggage claim area all sorted out. This can be SD, so small domestic claim 1. Okay, and we'll link it up to that baggage bay. This is medium check-in desk 3, is it? SD manual check-in. There we go. We'll also give you a little bit of love in terms of a queue. Nice, I like that idea. We'll get some other stuff in there. We'll go ahead and link this one up. Is the auto check-in 1. Actually, this is 4. So that we can extend it into the right direction. So this is SD auto check-in 1. Is the auto check-in 2. There we go. And SD auto check-in 3. Is the auto check-in 3. There we go, and we'll need to just link all of these up. I haven't done it as we've gone along. We need to make sure we do that. In fact, do that. This one I think is. Okay, now these guys, I don't know what the hell, how do I open them? Because I can't actually click them. Oh, I need to open that. Okay, perfect. Let's pause the game again because now I need to move on. Can I close that one? Can't deactivate at the moment. Okay, we'll see as these things start working. I want to deactivate those, but this is basically the new check-in setup over here. So what I need to do is we definitely need to see about can't connect while there's a flight. So let's can't connect while handling a flight. Can't connect while handling a flight. So let's have a quick look. What we'll need to do is we'll need to, this one is connected. So let's just SD claim 1. We'll open that one up so it's at least opened up. We'll see about getting a bit of a template going for that also. Got a few people here. We probably now need to throw in a couple of additional ramp agents. So let's quickly see about grabbing a few ramp agents. 1, 2, 3. Probably we need a fourth one. Excellent. Fourth one is there. Nice, project is done. Let's quickly go and get some more projects going on. Okay, now we've got some Maverick trailers, so I'm not too fussed with that. Let's get some Maverick trailers going on. About 5 of them. And then over here, maybe let's start working on program group 2 or the subway permit. Let's get the subway permit just in case. Not that that's a big priority for us. We'll put about 4 of them on there. Okay, that's going to be just fine. So what came in over here? Okay, so those are these 2 services, and we can slowly start having a look at them. Okay, so the moment one of these guys actually leave, I'm going to try and get it connected. We need a couple of vehicles. So let's quickly grab that before it gets out of hand. So in terms of the baggage trucks, and we probably need a belt loader or 2 as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, do we need a belt loader? A small wallet belt loader truck is a great tool for ramp agents as it's the fastest way to load and unload baggage from an aircraft. I believe that can be used for the small aircraft as well. Let's order 2 of them for now. Okay, now, baggage trucks. The small pull force baggage truck is an adequate baggage truck and must for any minor cargo and baggage hauling needs. A must for any minor cargo and baggage hauling needs. With a narrow turn radius and trailer hitch, the truck can handle up to 2 trailers. Okay, so 2 trailer max. So the small one seems to be okay. Now that's a roofless. Now there's a large pull force roofless. The large pull force truck is a workhorse baggage truck and a solid must for any cargo and baggage hauling needs. With a narrow turn radius and a trailer hitch, the truck can handle up to 5 trailers. The open cabin provides the driver with cool breeze. Now, let's have a look at the with roof. Do we have a small with roof? We don't. We only have the big one with roof. The large pull force baggage truck is a workhorse baggage truck and a solid must for any cargo and baggage hauling needs. With a narrow turn radius and a trailer hitch, the truck can handle up to 5 tons. The roof protects the drivers from any weather. So it's basically from acclimate weather, but is the issue here. But they should be, that one's actually cheaper. But for the purposes at the moment, we probably don't need anything other than these guys. And I think we'll keep a few of them around. So let's get 4 of them. Basically 1 per stand. And I think that's going to be a pretty decent operation to start with. So some new products are arriving. I'm just waiting for one of these guys to leave. Like now. Right, there we go. Turn. Okay, now, let's see. Can we link you up now? Beautiful. And what we can do is we can start offering baggage handling services. We'll get them linked up one after the other very quickly, rapid succession. And this is so close. I think this operation is going to be really good. I'm planning it out so much better this time, I think. And over there, and link it in. Okay, so what are we missing? We've got the avgas truck is a little bit problematic at the moment. Shooting up there, right? Where is the avgas truck? Doing its thing. I don't mind these guys waiting a little bit more. Okay, getting guys through there. Wanted to have a look to see if I can't get things sorted out a little bit. Oh, we've got some baggage. Now, the question really is around staff and are we getting enough people at this kind of thing? Oh, open it. Oh, please, for heaven's sake, open it quicker. I didn't even know I needed to open this separately. I think the 2 on a side is going to be just sufficient for now. Probably going to start getting some trucks coming in over this way. They should all be parked over here, right? Here they are. There we go. Trucks going out. We could see about getting the trucks parked in this area. Probably a good idea. Where's this guy going? That's an interesting setup. So the belt loader is not being used over here. Nice. So baggage handling is starting to happen. Are we starting to see some bags coming out over here? Ooh, I wanted to make sure that the guys don't actually stand around on there. So let's quickly make sure that we zone this kind of as a staff zone. I don't mind them standing on the belt, but I don't want them to stand in there. There we go. Bags are coming. Nice. Okay, now let's get some seating down. Before we do that, do we have any flights that needs to be booked in? We've still got at least 1 more full day. Actually, probably 2 more full days of flights. So it's not the end of the world just yet. Now, what I wanted to check is, can we actually get something in there? We really cannot. Now, okay, so what I'll do instead is I will get a little bit of fancy flooring in there. So if I do that, how does that look? Okay-ish. If I do something like this, is it going to be over the top? I'm not a big fan of that either. And the kind of greenish color, yeah, maybe that's not too bad. So with a bit of a greenish color in there, it kind of indicates no one's going to walk there. Now we can also put in a few seats. I want to do pretty sizable. Oh, that's something like that. And what we'll do is we'll put a bit of a plant in there. Plant there, and we'll get a couple of bins in there as well. Bathroom is nearby. These guys can wait quite nicely for this. That should be good. I wanted to maybe change our color, so maybe we'll go back to the kind of greenish color over here. That's not too bad. Nice greenish color over there for that. I do like it. So now the whole baggage handling. Okay, I just need to make sure that we do our one-way operation here. Okay, so make sure this is like a one-way operation. Not up over there. So if we've got a guy that wants to go back, he can. And then this guy can go out this way. I think that's going to be okay. So let's do that. He's going to zip out that way and make its turn. Excellent. So hopefully we can make things work fairly effectively. Now let's slot in a couple of flights here. Oh, that's really the only one. Anyway, we'll slot them as they come. That's pretty good. It's still a little bit on the dark side. I don't like it a lot. So these guys are wanting to load, unload. Wow, they're all here at the same time. Okay, what I really need to do is figure out this this piece of the action, and I wanted to do an additional thing over here. So let's grab ourselves, because it's too far away. These guys are traveling too far. I am in need of. We can start looking at those kind of things. So I think this operation is what I'm after. Yes, that's what I'm after. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and squeeze these in like so. That's fine. That's fine. Then I'm just going to change these around. I can do some new research. So we'll do that. We'll just slot them around. Okay. Now, there's one that's delayed, and I'm assuming it's all my fault, right? You're delayed because of what? Boarded passengers. We're waiting for one passenger, so you're at SD2. Where's your passenger? No, I think we're just going to leave. Just leave. If you're missing a passenger, that's not going to be my issue. What's our aircraft rating over here? 81. It was pretty high, actually. It was 89, and now it's dropping to 81. Why? Because security is dropping. Your airport's average security rating is not good. We'll have to keep a close eye. We'll have to keep a close eye on that. Okay. What I wanted to do is make sure that all of these baggage trucks, and I can see all 4 of my baggage trucks. Assign a parking structure over there, please. Thank you. This one. Over there, I think this kind of slow paced will result in a much more efficient kind of layout. So we'll do this, and we'll move this guy over there. So this is going to be so small domestic baggage carts. This, I think, what's going to be parking over here. So we'll do that. So we've got, hopefully those guys reassigned. This will be a bit of everything else for the time now. This is just going to be the baggage cart. So once they're done, they should be able to slot in over here fairly easily. Okay, what are we missing? What do we need? We're missing a fuel truck Jet A1, and we're probably needing a little bit of extra on the baggage handling side of things. They're a little weird at the moment, so I'm wondering, are we going to get these guys delayed or not? So let's keep a bit of an eye over here to see if we're getting the baggage and things done. I don't think we're running late on most of them. Baggage out, baggage in. I don't think we're going to run late. Maybe that one. It's SD3 is a little problematic. Oh, no, I think we're okay. I might add an extra baggage handling, extra baggage cart, but I think we're okay. I think with our new setup over here, right over here, close to everything, it will probably be working much easier. And the guys should be getting their stuff fairly quickly. We can at some point look at getting the underground one moved to the quick one also. The quick routes. Okay, the piece that I'm after is what the hell do I do with this guy? Okay, so ultimately, not sure. See, I'm not sure we're going to have medium flights coming here. These might be small flights all the way through. So really, the next step is to just get that piece done. So maybe that's the plan. Well, at the very least, you know what? We don't need all of that. We don't need all of that. So let's go to the planning mode. I am pretty sure we can just get rid of all of that within the planning mode. Actually, that's not even a planning mode of operation. So I'm going to go up to, let's go to there. Yeah, let's go planning mode. So now, so we don't need to necessarily have to build all of that, but I think something that would be really useful is if we, well, we can make use of that because we've already got a few bits and pieces in there. That's going to be pretty useful. So, and if we sign up these guys, okay, and I'm just seeing we're probably taking that a little bit too far. There we go. That's about right. There we go. Let's build that. I think that should be pretty good. So if we cost that out, ooh, 75. My goodness, that's pretty pricey. Anyway, so now what we can do is now we'll say this one is one way, that way. I'm not too sure what this means. It's obviously not for the big guys. It's only for the small guys. What does this mean? Departures only, arrivals only. So if I set it at two-way, let's have a look what that does. I want to. Ooh, is this a problem? Oh my goodness! Of course, it's a problem. There we go. So small arrival only over here, and then departure only over here, I believe. So let's just make sure that that's small only, and then that's departure only. I believe that'll work. We don't have to make them one ways per se. I do like all of these little things that you can mess around with and tweak. Where are you going? Oh, beautiful. So that section has got nothing else going for it. So really, that is about right. So we just added this little extra section over here, and we can see about making that look and feel a little nicer. We could even ultimately try and run a little bit more down here, but I don't know if that's necessary. There's a fair bit of room here for the guys to actually hang out and park and all these kind of things. Okay, good stuff. Now let's quickly see how's our planning for the next couple of days going. Can we slot in a few more flights? The idea is that the flights are pretty staggered so that we don't need all of them serviced all the time. Nice, we can slot a few more of these guys in here, like so. Slowly we're filling them all up, and it's not such a tedious undertaking as it's been in the past. And I think it probably will become quite tedious if we have to do a lot of them. Yeah, this is good. I do like it. We are doing a good job here now. Look at all of our lights over here. This is still in planning, by the way. can go ahead and do a few things. Oh, I'm probably all out of this kind of stuff here. So that's been done. So let's we can probably do the icing permit. I don't think we need that. We should just slowly start and get all of them done. And while we're taking it pretty slow, it's okay. So up to about 4. I probably need some more administrators soonish. What's going on over here? Are we making money at all? The upkeep is up again. Feels a little weird. What does the administrators cost? Let's just have a look. If we try and hire a few more administrators, actually. A few more administrators. So that goes like 27 an hour. That's not bad, because if we spend them appropriately, it can still all sort itself out. So if we do this and we slot in another one in there, I think we're going to go up to 5, so it's down around 25. Let's drop one over here and take up to 5. I think that's the max. So now the upkeep cost, an extra 10% on the upkeep cost is pretty good. It's pretty good. And then we can start working on some salaries, reductions, and all these kind of things. And we can probably fix the rest of this now. So if I go ahead and take out that and take out that one, and let's quickly get those other two in here. What am I missing into the stock? We've got a shortage of ramp agents. It's not the end of the world. I probably did expect that a little bit. So let's quickly add a couple more ramp agents. 1, maybe 2 ramp agents. Ooh, that's borderline. That's borderline. Let's see if we get someone else. That's a little better. Okay, there we go. So add 2 more ramp agents, maybe 1 more security officer. Not bad at all. That's actually pretty good. We'll get 1 more security officer. That should hopefully help things out a little bit. Now, let's get our templates in place here. Whether we open it now or not, it's okay. I am quite comfortable to just, that's okay. That's okay. It actually works really well to just put it in like that, because that will work regardless. Let's quickly get our doors in here the way I would like them. There and there. No, there and there. We need a little sliver of wall. And then we need, actually we need an extra door, this small door, right there and right there. And that should be okay. We can obviously do the flooring and just finish that sections off. And then I'm going to start looking at what it is that we can do to make a little bit more money. Obviously, slightly larger flights will go a long way to achieving that. And I think that's about right. So that should work. What we can do is we can, of course, see about linking these two up. We can also go for automation at the moment. We don't necessarily have to, and well, we'll close them for now because we're not using them. Let's make sure to link them to the appropriate package base. So now we're really full on ready to accept more flights, get an additional contract. I think 1 more contract on the small planes will be a pretty good show. So let's quickly see about slotting in maybe another few flights. I think 1 additional contract should be good if we open up the other 2. I think that should be fine. But guys, we are getting to the end of this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. We are making small but meaningful progress as we go. I am really keen to start seeing a little bit more action from the budget over here. So I don't want to overspend too much more. I think we've got a pretty decent setup. Now what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of work in terms of getting us all set up for profit. So we'll try and tweak things a little bit. So what am I after over here? I'm after the ladies' room. So we'll get the ladies' room over there. You have to click it twice because some of these things you can only build when you've got the bathroom already laid out. So this needs to be the ladies' room and go, and this needs to be the gents and go. There we go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. If you have some comments, leave them down below. Bye-bye.